Hey guys, fitted this new lithium battery into the Himalayan, and it is an upgrade I wanted to do. I didn't plan on doing it so fast. I've got less than 1,000 miles on the clock, but what was happening was the old battery, this old brick that weighs a ton, yeah, this old battery. What would happen if I just let the bike stand in the garage for 7 to 10 days? I would go to start it, nothing, dead as a doornail, not even cranking it. So I took it back to my dealer and in San Diego, Triumph in San Diego, and it's obviously not the first time it's happened in the Himalayans that they've sold. So they tested the battery and they're giving me this new lithium battery. When I first picked it up I thought, damn, the box is empty, but there's a huge weight difference, and I'll show you the weight difference. I'll pop them both on the scales. But yeah, I thought I'd get it replaced with another cheap battery, but no, they give me a lithium one, which is awesome. I don't know if it's the lithium battery I would pick myself, but after fitting it, I like it because it goes into the same, you don't have to pack out your battery box. It's the same dimensions, it's just not as high, and being not as high gives me a bit of extra room to work in there, so I'm happy. I'm over the moon with that. And I'll tell you now, the lithium battery gives me confidence on being able to start my little Himalayan here, and I didn't have that confidence earlier with the other one because it let me down 3 times, and I'm taking this thing to places that it'd be really difficult to walk from. In fact, you can end up dying out in the desert here in the heat that we have through not being able to start your bike. No kickstart on these. I love my little Himalayan, but I would love it a whole lot more if they had fitted a kickstart to it as a backup, because a kickstart doesn't matter if your battery's dead, you can still kick it over and get right off out of trouble. But you know, very few modern bikes now have kickstarts on them, apart from like your Honda and Yamaha, some Kawasaki's I guess, trail bikes, off-road bikes, more like endurance bikes. They have the kickstart as well as the electric, and that's a plus, you know. I really wish these had the kicker, but they don't. It is what it is, and I love my little Himalayan to bits. But yeah, so the rest of this video is going to be a look at the battery and weighing the battery and fitting it. So if you want to hang around for that, great. If not, adios. See you later. There are a lot of lithium batteries out there which you may consider. One of the things about this one is it's basically same dimensions as the old one, except for height. You've got less height, which is great, so this thing's not going to bounce around in your battery box. There are lots out there that are smaller, and you just got to pack out your battery box more. You just got to put a bit more work into that, and some of them have 4 posts, and I like the 4-post ones because you can hook up your bike positive and negative to 2 terminals, and you can add all your accessories onto the other ones. Old battery is £6 and 12 ounces. New battery, £1, just over £1, 9 ounces. A hell of a difference. Another thing that I think is fairly important, well, it's very important, the cold cranking amps. This is what you need when you're starting your bike, when you start it. With the old battery, it's 120 amps on there, and with the new one That's 180. So it's got more cold cranking amps on the lithium battery, which should make it better for easier starting. The cool thing about this, it has a test button for low, medium and full charge. Let's push the button. Should be full. Yeah, all three lights, so we've got a full charge. Alright, let's fit this thing. Alright, let's whip the seat off. Okay, let's take the side panel off. And you just remove these three. That one's a dummy one. There you go. So just remember that one's a dummy one. Alright, now these batteries are in here real tight. There's barely any room. You can't even get this in down the side there. There's no room at all. It's a 10mm bolt. And you need to lift your harness out the way just to help you get into the terminals, particularly the live terminal. Just pull that out the way because everything is tight as hell. Remove the terminals, negative first. So these wires, they're off my USB, but here's the positive terminal. Just pull that out, and the negative is still in there, but just gotta twist off this. This is held on by a rubber thing. It's pretty tight, so you just grab hold of it and get it out the way as best you can. Okay, and this square device here is mounted, and you just lift it up vertically and your rubber mount there will just lift off the tab that it was sitting on. Your negative is connected to this terminal block here. You just got to disconnect that also. Okay, so that will allow you to bring out your negative wire out the way. And the metal cover that holds the battery in, it's got a tab that sits on the back, so all you got to do is push it to the left and it should come off. There we go, that's off. Right, now you can see that battery is really, really tight. It's going to be tight to get out. So let's get on and get that done. Alright, here it comes. Alright, let's try out the new battery for size. Oh, that goes in perfect. That is a perfect fit. But I've got it in the wrong way around. So let's get her out. Alright, positive on the right side. There you go. Perfect fit. Let's wire it up. Alright, here's a little something I want to show you. If I lay on it's the same both sides, on the negative and positive. You can see the terminal here. See this tab on the left side. If you look there, it touches the plastic. See, it touches the plastic, and the screw isn't there. So that tab, I'm gonna cut that off with a Dremel, and the same on the other side with a positive. It'll make it fit a lot better. It's actually similar with the original battery. I've had the terminals on and off before when I fitted the USB, and taking off that tab there will just make my whole life a lot easier, because that's a poor fit. That is a poor fit. If you're looking straight up and down, that's not a good fit. So I'm going to cut them off. That's that one done, and just do the same with your negative if you want to. I mean, this is my bike. I've got no problems with modifying my bike where I see it necessary, and neither should you. But if you're not confident, then obviously speak to your local mechanic. Perfect. Positive, negative terminals are now perfect fit. Just remember to put your loom back under where it came from. That's a lot easier. Look at that, I can reach the test button. Give a quick test. Yep, all good. Pop that under there. Hold on. Oh yeah, just remembered one thing. As it's under warranty, of course I didn't have to fit the battery myself. My dealer wanted to do it, but I really wanted to do it myself. You know, I want to learn this bike. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff on it myself. Obviously I don't want to interfere with my warranty, so I have to be a little careful, but I installed the battery myself because I wanted to. You shouldn't have to do that if you're under warranty. Right, this is a cold start, and I'm off for a bike ride in a minute, so a lot better. A lot better. So guys, I hope that's useful, something in this video for you, and I gotta say my confidence levels are right up here with this battery, and before they were, well, whoa, right down there. It's an adventure bike. I'm gonna find myself in some sticky situations. I want to know I can start the thing and get home. Yeah, so that's it. I'm off for a ride now. The battery is a big upgrade. It is. I've seen somebody else's video and they say it's probably the biggest upgrade that they've done to the Himalayan, and putting this battery in, especially with that button on the top, I can see if it's charged, and I have a little gadget that I'll do in another video that is to do with the batteries, on checking the charge and whatnot. That's another video, but like I say, it's one of the biggest upgrades. I think the only other upgrade that matches this is fitting the USB. That is a game changer for me, with having power to my phone, charging cameras, GPS. That and the battery are the two biggest upgrades. In fact, I should do a video if anyone's interested in it on all of the upgrades that I've done on the Himalayan since I've had it. I've not had it a awful long time. It's you know, I've got less than 1,000 miles on it, but I've spent a fair bit of money and done the upgrades that I wanted to do that suit me for my needs. Everybody's different. You've got a bike for whatever reason you've got, and you choose whichever bike you choose to suit yourself. and this is not my only bike, but it is my, what shall I call it, my go anywhere bike. That's what I've got it for. I like going up the mountains, out in the desert and far away places and camping and all of that, and this is my choice. So, and I'm happy with it so far, but a couple of little, you know, glitches, and I'll tell you about one of the other glitches again in another video. Thanks for watching, catch you later.